Taking a look at the 6A South, we are joined now by freelance Star Sports reporter Taft Coghill. Taft, welcome, buddy. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Mark.
You were at this game. It was down at Cosby. Riverbend visiting Cosby, their second playoff game of the year. First time they've made it this deep into the playoffs. They fall to or get into a big hole, 17-0. Try to claw their way back in. Cosby is able to hold on and win this one, though, 17-12. Tell me about your thoughts watching this game.
Yeah, it was kind of indicative of Riverbend's entire season. I mean, they fell behind early, made a nice run, but ultimately came up just a little bit short. And like Coach Tony DeMarco said after the game, just all year they've just been a little bit short, just a little bit missing in that recipe.
So 5-7, they finished the year. 6 of those 7 losses by 5 points or less. In fact, 5 of those 7 losses were by 3 points or less. Yeah, they've just that close.
Yeah, 5-7. I think certainly much better than a 5-7 team if you look at who they are and who they can play. I mean, it's close, right? And injuries certainly are a factor too for them.
Yeah, injuries were definitely a factor. You looked at Orlando Jones, and the year he came off as a sophomore, you expected so much out of him this year. He came out with a bang against Chancellor, but all year you could tell he just was not right with his injuries. I think he was held to 1 yard against Cosby, and he's certainly not a 1 yard type of back. I mean, he's a strong, powerful young man who will, he's a junior, so he will be back next year.
That's good. That's good. So Riverbend, strong run defense, but Joe Hunt from Cosby able to get out to a quick start there, score both the touchdowns to start off with, racked up a significant number of amount of yardage early on, but the Bend defense was able to hold them beyond that.
Yeah, he had an early 68-yard touchdown run, then a 46-yard run, and you're thinking, wow, Riverbend's going to be in for a long day. This guy might rush for 400 yards. He had 190 yards on his first 6 carries, and then that defense really tightened up. They brought in an extra defensive lineman to deal with him because Cosby's passing game wasn't that big of a threat.
Right.
And they held him to, I think, 23 yards on his next 17 carries. So.
And Jordan DeMarco for Riverbend, the quarterback, 15 of 29. 188 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He's a senior. What did this Bears team look like next year?
I think when you talk about bringing in back an Orlando Jones, a healthy Orlando Jones, a healthy C.J. Washington, and also Tywan Garbett and some of those guys, I think they're going to be a very good team next year. One to definitely watch out for.
Garbett, a heavily recruited junior. He'll be back for his senior year. He caught the 2 touchdown passes for DeMarco in this week's game, but also has been just a beast on the defensive line as well.
Yeah, 5 catches, 102 yards, 2 touchdowns. One of his touchdowns came on a 4th and 25, 35-yard, kind of like a broken play, and he was just wide open back there, and DeMarco heaved it up to him, but still a very good game for him. He also came back later on with a 23-yard catch and run on a screen pass for a touchdown.
Okay. So a good season for Riverbend. The record may not indicate it, but certainly some firsts for them. I'm sure that their fans and their parents and staff are proud of them. They finished the year 5-7. Cosby with the 17-12 victory over Riverbend.